There is a decent level Pteranodon right here. It's not on neutral because it's getting damaged, I think, by a bug. Maybe a compy or something. And there's definitely stuff in this base. There's got to be somebody around here, right? He's got an Akatina. No way he's not around here. I can't imagine him just leaving this open, but let's look. Hello everyone, my name is Dark and welcome back to another episode of Dark Does PvP on Ark Mobile. Today we're going to be focusing on getting an anky tamed, maybe taming some other tames if we find any good ones, any high level ones, and then maybe doing a little bit of raiding. It looks like we found a vault over there. We don't have anything to break it though right now, but let's continue to look for... Oh baby, that's perfect. Well, not perfect, it's 15 levels away from perfect, but it's still pretty high, and I've been looking for a while, guys. So 135 will definitely have to do. Alright, let's get rid of this wolf to start, because he's going to get in the way. Oh, the anky's already working for me. He already took care of him. Perfect. Let's see. It looks like this area is pretty bare for the most part. Doesn't look like there should be any worries about any tames or any wild, dinos interrupting the tame. So let's go ahead and get out my darts. And so usually when I do this on any server, I just like to not worry about trapping the tames. I've seen lots of videos where guys, trap the tames, especially the flying tames. I assume they don't always trap the land tames, but a lot of them do, believe it or not. But honestly, these guys run so slow, just shoot them in the head as they run at you. So I'm just going to keep shooting him. Eventually he's going to start running away. Usually that means one more shot. And there we go. One. Is that good enough? Perfect. He's down. It is that easy. And now with trank arrows, I could see why trapping them might be okay if you don't have a good bow, or if you only have trank arrows, if you don't have darts. But honestly, if you're in that situation, just go get yourself a good bow or go make some darts, because it takes time to make the traps, and it's very obvious that it's happening when you do that. It's not very hidden from everybody else that's on the server. But oh, and we have company. What's he gonna do? Let's salute him, because I don't know if he's friendly or not, and I don't want to take any chances of him killing my anky. Does he speak English? Let's find out. And his Pteranodon actually has pretty low health right now, so I could probably beat him in a fight. But I just don't want to take any chances. He does speak English good, so let's try to be friendly, because even if we were to fight and I beat him, there's a good chance he could try and fly back to get his stuff and then see my anky there and damage it, ruining my effectiveness. So I'm going to try to stay friendly and make it so that he doesn't attack. That's the hope here. And honestly, on PvP servers, guys, there's nothing wrong with being friendly to some of the players and trying to make either official or unofficial alliances. It's not a bad thing on PvP servers, because honestly, as a solo player, it's almost necessary. And alright, so he ended up flying away, guys. He didn't do anything that I could see. I mean, maybe he did something while I flew away, because I actually had to fly away and get some balm from my hidden area. But we've got the bomb now. The chalet looks a little close. 45. Hopefully he won't be a problem. I don't think so. Let's go and get the kibble out though. For all of you guys who don't know, anky's like Dilo kibble. And I'm not sure if I've said it before in my videos, but I highly recommend the crafting stations, especially the chef station, because I just got enough kibble to tame this guy with a bomb. It only cost me 50 points in the chef station, which is not very much. You can refill it for, I think it's like 20 amber for 200, or it's 40 amber for 500, and then, higher and higher. But if you're watching ads, guys, you can get that much amber in not that long amount of time. So, but anyways, let's put the palm in, put the kibble in. It tamed up with 2 kibble, perfect. Let's put it on passive. Let's whistle it to stop so it doesn't follow. And what is its stats? Looks like we got 263 melee, so that's not great. It's not terrible, but I would definitely have preferred it to be better. But we cannot carry this back on the Pteranodon, so let me go ahead and get this thing chronicled. Because I have ran a dungeon at this point, so I have the element now. So I can keep my tames chronicled and hidden. And let's go ahead and make sure it's perfect. It will be recalled as tamed. Make sure when you guys chronicle your tames, check your tribe settings, make sure it's set to personal own, and make sure you own the tame. If you don't, you need to unclaim it and reclaim it. It's always a good idea to double check it though. And alright guys, so while I was flying around, I found a good level, high level Pteranodon, so I went ahead and knocked it out. So we are going to tame this thing up real quick and just chronicle it so that I have a Pteranodon ready to go, you know, in case this one dies. Ideally, you want to try to not have to constantly revive your tames, even though you will on occasion, you know, when you're a solo PvP player. But the more often you can prevent having to pay to revive them and you can just chronicle them instead, you know, the better off you'll be. So we've got this guy tamed. We use prime meat instead of kibble because it's easy with Pteranodons to tame them. And let's check his stats, and I'm not sure what's going on with the stamina, but the melee and weight actually look decent. The weight could be better, that's for sure. The melee actually looks decent though. I think that's not bad, but the stamina was actually pretty good too though. Not sure why it was red, but anyways. Yeah, it looks like the stamina was good over there. Anyways though, let's go ahead and chronicle this guy now so we can get him hidden away and put into our reserve tames. That's what we'll call it. Our tame reserves. But, perfect. So we went ahead and tamed another one. That's good. Those things can be hard to find too, by the way, so get them when you can. Alright, so it is time to look for some bases to raid. And we've got this guy up here. And we are going to double check this base because I actually had found a base by that same tribe name earlier. It wasn't very exciting. There was nothing really in there, so I didn't show it, but it was very well built in the sense that it was hidden. It looked like it had been raided and like there was nothing there, but there was a 1x2 that was hidden within it that had a smithy inside there. Just nothing inside the smithy really, though. But this one looks like it might actually be similar, because if you look, there is an enclosed area. Use the steak saute so it's still bright out. Do you guys see it? Do you see this little 2x2 down here that's fully enclosed? And let's check the ceilings. Yeah, it's fully enclosed on that little 2x2 down there, and there's even a bed. And so it doesn't look like this guy's online, but we are going to break this bed in case he signs on. But if you guys want to see more about this type of build, check out Fallen Size Nomad on YouTube. His big thing is, you know, when you're playing solo, is building bases that look raided or look like there's nothing that could be in there, but he has little bases hidden within it. And these bugs are getting very annoying. Alright, we're gonna have to kill these. I hate these little bugs. Anyways, though, Fallen Size Nomad, check him out. He's on YouTube. He's got some good content, but his whole concept of building like this is very useful. You know, this is kind of a spin-off of it. This guy's got doors from the looks of it, so it makes it look like there could be something back there. Fallen Size Nomad doesn't do that. He just uses walls, and you got to replace them. Kind of like hidden stuff underneath foundations, but you've got hidden stuff within bases. But let's go ahead and just see what the best spot is to launch a rocket at it. Probably either this side or this other side. Let's start with this side. Bombs away. And it sounded like we killed somebody. So, you know, that's nice. And let's go ahead and see what he's got. And I would break the one wall that we're not going to be able to jump up. That's frustrating. Alright. That's okay. We'll go ahead and just use the Pteranodon. Alright, and let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and walk up, and we will get in here. Let's see what we've got here. What do we got? Alright, that's a whole lot of nothing there. Let's check these bags. That is metal. Alright, we'll go ahead and leave it for now because that'll overburden us. Ooh, that's a lot of narcotics. That's good. Narcotics are always useful. Spark powder, flint, cementing paste. Perfect. Let's go ahead and break open this box. What do we got here? We've got a little bit of metal, flint, just some basic resources. That's a good amount of fiber and thatch. I'll take, let's see, I don't want to take too much heavy stuff. We'll take one of these in case we need to set stuff down. Yeah, I don't want to pick up everything right this second because it'll overburden me. But if I leave it in the bags, then I can take it. You know, if I decide that I want to take it. I was kind of hoping for a little more in here, though. Hope that there's something else behind this other wall. Yeah, because usually with the hidden bases, they have a little bit more hidden in there. And actually, you know what? I could craft one of these chests if I get some more wood. And he had wood in that box. So let's try to get back up there. I'm gonna have to, yeah, it was in the box, not the other stuff. I'm gonna have to use the Pteranodon to get back up there again. Yeah, I'm gonna need the Pteranodon. Alright. Yeah, wasn't in his body either. I was just being lazy. Alright, let's go back up here. And one thing, guys, when you are raiding bases with lots of resources and a lot of weight, you know, sometimes it's a really good idea to craft stuff while you're there. If you know you need something, or if you know you're going to craft something, you know, don't take everything back to base and then craft it. Just craft it on the spot. A lot of times it's not a bad thing to do with like the lower tier bases that you find if you're hoping for like a bomb inside, because sometimes these bases will have soothing bombs in them, and that's always worth it. So, you know, don't be scared to break into a base like that. Pop the door open and look for that bomb. And you know, especially as a solo player too. I mean, as a solo player, it's really tough to build up, especially on servers that are constantly raiding from the alphas. You know, so in my case, this server's always being raided. Alright, we went ahead and broke in, but yeah, I need to pretty much raid everyone I can and get as much as I can because it's difficult to actually build up. Got some flowers and mushrooms, that is good. Mushrooms are actually really useful to keep hidden because they don't decay. We've got crystal and just some charcoal. Well, this was actually really kind of a disappointment for a raid. I could also use Lake Day for all the resources that are here, but I don't want to because of my Pteranodon, because then I'll have to have it on follow. And ideally, I'd rather not have to do that. Yeah, there's nothing else up there. This is all there is. Let's check the foundations though. With hidden bases, it's not a bad idea to check the foundations. And nothing. I'm not seeing anything. I don't think it's even worth breaking the other foundations. I actually don't even have any more rockets anyways. But yeah, with bases like this where it's obviously, you know, they're trying to hide stuff, check the foundations. If there's a reason to think there might be stuff in the foundations and they're, you know, stone foundations, it takes usually one explosive to break them, especially if you've already used an explosive to break the wall. Actually, I think it is two for the foundation, but if you've already used one for the walls around it, usually they're damaged enough to just take one more. But it's always worth it to break them open because they might have something in them. So, you know, always go for it if there might be something. If there's reason to think there is, go for it. But let's just double check everything else. I really don't see anything else worth taking. I don't want to have to get Lake Day right now, especially with my bird here. And we are overburdened. We're gonna have to drop a little bit more. What should we drop? Let's drop some of the hide. And drop the mushrooms. Okay, that'll work. Perfect. Alright, so let's go put this stuff away and look for some more bases. And alright, so we're just looking around. And that doesn't look like it's been broken yet, and he might even be online. Let's fly around a little bit though and just make sure we don't see him anywhere. That actually looks like it could be a good target. And that one is wide open. Is there anything? There's no way there's anything in there. Let's go ahead and equip this other club, so I have 2 in the hotbar. When you guys do get into PvP fights, by the way, clubs are definitely the meta. I think the meta right now. It takes like 1 or 2 hits to knock somebody out, depending on your melee and their fortitude or the armor that they have. And being able to knock somebody out and pretty much take them out of the fight fairly quickly is a lot better than having to, deal damage and possibly not kill them right away. And there is a decent level Pteranodon right here. It's not on neutral because it's getting damaged, I think, by a bug. Maybe a compy or something. And there's definitely stuff in this base. There's got to be somebody around here, right? He's got an Akatina. No way he's not around here. I can't imagine him just leaving this open, but let's look. Alright, so let's go ahead and place down a sleeping bag. That way, just in case someone sneaks up on us, we can just respawn right there. And now the first thing we're going to do is we are going to kill the Pteranodon, because taking the flyers out of a PvP fight is definitely very beneficial. Because if he is online, or if he happens to spawn in, or if he shows up all of a sudden, him being able to fly up and pick me, or fly up in general, does not help me at all. So we want to take out the flyers just in case. And there was a decent saddle, so that is very good too. Now, are we going to be able to walk into here? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and just fly the Pteranodon and land in there. Make it easy on us. I can't believe this guy just left his base wide open like that. Not even a roof. And even the Akatina, I mean, hopefully he's got something in here, but if the Akatina at least has the paste and the polymer on him, then that will already be worth it. So the polymer will actually be pretty helpful, because I can make more rockets with them. Alright, so let's actually kill this guy first, and we will start destroying the box and the bed. As soon as that's destroyed, let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got. Oh, there is a bomb. That is already worth it. See, this is why you want to raid these little bases. It's not because you're just trying to ruin everybody's dreams of building up, because nobody wants to do that. Let's be real. The real reason you do it is because they do legit have stuff sometimes. Bomb is a premium item. You can get them from caves, but that's not just easy to get like a typical resource. So when you can get bomb from bases like this, that is worth it, especially as a solo player. If I was in a large tribe, I probably wouldn't even bother looking around for... Ooh, look at that. It looks like this was... Looks like he recently got his, what's it called? The Primal Pass loot. Or maybe he got that off somebody. But anyways, yeah, if you're a solo player, raiding bases like this is totally worth it, because they can have things like bomb or things that are not easy to get when you're just playing by yourself. So do not be scared of breaking into bases like this. It's a good thing. Do it. Don't be scared. Don't worry about getting people's feelings hurt. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and call it for this video. If you enjoy the content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I really appreciate everyone who has subscribed already. You all are very, very awesome. My name is Dark, and I will see you next time.